Society is a trap by design. It does not encourage people to exhibit discipline and to be grateful and to evolve past their creepy tendencies and their miserable addiction, homie, to anxiety and restlessness. By the way, misery, anxiety, restlessness, it's become an addiction in itself. It's compiled into a major addiction, homie. Literally, and that's what's eating people up. They don't understand, homie, that it's mandatory. When you see an individual that isn't sharing that creepiness or misery, you're not supposed to be resentful and jealous and restless and plot on them or look at them like this. How do you go like that? But I have to literally try hard, homie, to imitate the creepy misery that I see being exhibited by the masses, because I don't feel that inside of me, homie. I don't feel like I'm God, for I don't feel life revolves around my satisfaction. I let go of that a long time ago, but nobody else is letting go. They're all addicted to themselves, homie, and their false entitlements. And what happens is our heart rates quicken. We start to feel anxiety. We start to feel creepy shit in us, bro. Society instills that it's a profitable enterprise. It's how pharmaceutical corporations maintain their wealth and power. That's how politicians maintain their positions of wealth and power. But the doctors are encouraging you to swallow Xanax instead of identifying the root cause of your anxiety. Don't you see? That's fucking nuts. Dog, life is not a horrible tidal wave of misery, homie. Xanax aren't natural, fool. Don't you realize that our body, our anatomy has things that are built for survival? Things that are built to deal with the obstacles or the slight amount of restlessness or anxiety that life brings. Those aren't supposed to be crippling fucking mountains that crush you, fool. We possess internally what we require to deal with those aspects. But we live in a society that brainwashes us into disregarding what we possess internally and only focusing on and valuing the external. Alcohol, blood diamonds, Xanax, dope, misery, resentment, jealousy, restlessness, angst, false bravado. Come on, homie. Designer scarves with the blood and sweat of a child slave still in the fabric. They're made by child slaves, homie. People are wrapped up in their Gucci scarves, popping their Xanax, glorifying their blood diamonds, obsessing over themselves in a mirror, and in the real world, what is it? It's either false bravado, I'm tough, I'm cool, sup, homie, sup, or sup, dude, sup, bro, fucking nuts. Or it's creepy cybernetic where I'm a victim. Bro, I would not want to live in them shoes. I have to be very careful how I speak. Normally I'd say, hey, homie, I take a 38, blow my genitalia region, boom, homie, shoot my scrotum off before I ever exhibited that misery and creepiness, homie. But I'm trying to be patient, I'm trying to be lenient, I'm trying to be tactful. Because the more realistic you are and the more logical and solution-based you are, if you don't pacify and placate people and comfort them throughout it, bro, they will literally double down on their misery, homie. Don't tell me what to do. I can be a miserable creep if I want. Yeah, that's my whole point, bro. People are crazy. And you'll notice that we got like 50, 60 likes on each one of these videos we do, encouraging people not to dwell within their mental prisons, encouraging people to be present in the real world, homie, to reflect on their health and freedom, to value what is paramount, to unite and evolve alongside each other to stop these racist world destroyers. I mean, we've been doing this for years. I already did a video yesterday covering the riots. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Algorithms are stopping our videos from being seen because we relay inconvenient realities. And that's not how the elite maintain their positions, homie. That's not how the pharmaceutical corporation maintains its position. That's not how a social media platform maintains its wealth. You understand? It's through division and death and chaos and obstruction, homie. They throw obstacles at the small percentile of individuals who aren't obsessed with ourselves, homie. I am nothing, fool. I am nothing. But in acknowledging that, I may become something. There's more to this life than what we see and touch. Real shit, homie. You know, everything takes time, homie. But time takes everything, bro. You gotta remember this shit. None of us are invincible or immune to time. None of us are gonna live forever. Most people are choosing to be on a miserable roller coaster of unpredictable ups and downs until a horrifying, pointless death. Bro, there's more to this life than we see and touch. Look, I'm seeing whether it's the left or the right wing, whether it's atheists or religious people, everybody's kind of lying to themselves. When they see something solution-based and logical like this, they're allergic to it by society's design. Even though it's a solution, even though it'll relieve their anxiety and alleviate their misery and stop the destruction of our planet, uniting and evolving alongside each other and exhibiting discipline, holding ourselves accountable and living for the paramount, sustainable, fulfilling life aspects, that's a life applicable blueprint, homie. Now, there's a lot to it, fool, but that's the best I could sum it up in a short segment of time for people. And we've been relaying this for quite some time, and it's guaranteed, it's irrefutable. It'll stop misery. It'll stop the planet's destruction. Guaranteed. But why do majority of people perform mental gymnastics around it? Because our society's brainwashed people into feeling they want to feel exceptional and superior and cool and tough and satisfied. And if somebody's came to conclusions that they haven't, if somebody's had epiphanies internally that they haven't, if somebody's managed to progress or evolve mentally and spiritually while they haven't, instead of following suit or learning from that individual at the bare minimum, right on. Hey, I'm not going to do that, but I give credit to the few who will. Maybe they can stop this destruction or something. Anything, instead of any of those things, it's creepiness, it's resent, it's jealousy, it's misery, it's angst, it's restlessness, it's obsession, homie. Like I said, bro, I got to be careful how I speak. But, bro, I would take a metallic device that's meant to basically expel small pieces of metal, homie, at rapid speeds, right? And I would point that metallic device towards my genitalia region. And I would unleash one of those projectiles, homie. I can't even say the G-U-N word, homie, because people get so creepy and wary, and then the whole message, all the reality goes out the window. Got the problem. Bro, it's crazy. Minorities are the problem. Bro, both sides are equally childish and damaging and pathetic. You can't keep using excuses, homie. You can't keep pointing elsewhere and then drinking and living a lie. I would literally bury my head in a pile of broken glass, dog, before I chose to be creepy and miserable and jealous and resentful and restless and stubborn, homie. You shouldn't be living like rebellious toddlers, bro. We're on a planet that's being destroyed by evil people in power. You don't gotta dwell on any of this, but you can't push it all out of your minds and hyper-focus on your false entitlements and satisfying your random impulses and desires. That's crazy as hell. That's a mental gymnastic routine right there. Don't be trapped in a mental prison or some mental gymnastic routine. Be present in the real world. Reflect on what is paramount and appreciate life. Acquire a purpose. We can unite. We can evolve alongside each other. There's nothing more fulfilling or meaningful than that.